Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm David Gonzalez.
And I'm Kristen Keogh. The state is preparing to begin enforcing several new laws, everything from gun laws to new animal abuse laws.
But the ones getting the most attention deal with new abortion regulations.
Cronkite News reporter Mike Pelton has been inside the courtroom where there's a last-minute ditch move to stop the new regulations.
That's right, and the judge just made his ruling just minutes ago. Judge Doughton granted Planned Parenthood's request for a preliminary injunction. Lawyers for Planned Parenthood were in the courtroom all day, saying that some provisions shouldn't go into effect tomorrow. Planned Parenthood wants an injunction to stop the provisions of House Bill 2564 and Senate Bill 1175 from taking effect when the clock strikes midnight. The provisions include 4 main changes to current laws. It requires only physicians perform abortions, not nurse practitioners, which Planned Parenthood uses. It requires a 24-hour waiting period where a woman would need to make 2 trips to her doctor. Also, physicians and pharmaceutical staff could refuse to provide services. And lastly, minors would need notarized parental consent to get an abortion. Lawyers for the state argue the law only aims to help women make a choice.
What our friends of the court want to do is make sure that Arizona's law, which requires face-to-face, full informed consent, which is the standard of practice nationally and in Arizona, be recognized and practiced by Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood argues that the laws will create more problems for women trying to access abortions, and each provision is yet one more obstacle.
It's like saying, which of the body blows in a boxing match was the worst one. They're all bad, and that's what this legislation does to women.
And this ruling is at the state level, so the provisions you just saw won't go into effect tomorrow morning. There's a similar battle being fought at the federal court level, and we'll have those results as soon as they come in. Live in the newsroom, Mike Pelton, Cronkite News.
Other laws in effect this week are an expansion of the dogfighting ban designed to outlaw any fight where animals are intended to hurt one another. Also, people taking prescriptions as recommended by a doctor would be protected from getting a DUI. And the creation of special license plates to honor the Arizona Cardinals, as well as emergency medical services.